And there we go. Thanks to Volvo being back up, we actually see the game 2 of this day. We are Heflatv with the casters Heflatv and Culture absolutely stressed out because of waiting. We present you XPC from the last game, and this time they face Ancient Raping Team in the D2RO Romania Spring Cup. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. I mean, really, this waiting, oh god.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
horrible.
died a little bit inside.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much dead.
Yeah, I was actually quite fine until this moment, and suddenly, like, massive exhaustion. But the bans coming out, most of the bans quite natural, except for the Timber Saw Invoker, just such a strong hero. Most picked, most bans in 6.8, and Nature's Prophet, as well as AEA. Just the global presence, I guess, is something that XPC doesn't want to go up against.
Yep, definitely. And it's interesting, XPC is banning out that Furion all the time. Like all the time we see it. They just don't want to face this hero. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I guess it's easier just not to even bother your head with trying to deal with the split push. Just ban it out straight away and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, this time we see a Lifestealer first pick. Very
Yeah.
interesting seeing him and seeing him first pick. That's like double interesting.
So there's like a Bat Rider, maybe even a Bane would be a pretty nice pickup for Ancient Raping Team. The Bane is a pretty nice counter to the Lifestealer Fiend script, going of course through Magic Immunity, and then they enfeeble early on and even later, just taking away the right click damage.
Yep, it's actually pretty interesting. The Lifestealer first pick that really gives the other team the opportunity to pick Bane. I mean, the Bane ban didn't come out. I would have understood it if they, like, let's say ban Bane plus Ancient Apparition and then go for the Lifestealer first pick. But this way, well, they picked the Doom. So Doom actually goes through Lifestealer's immunity as well. Well, the Lish, okay. I guess it's nice for kiting him. 2 slows plus the frost armor.
Yeah, they definitely work as well as semi-counters to the Lifestealer. I guess the Doom is somewhat harder, but now, thanks to that, the XPC grabbed themselves a Bat Rider. So one form of the Nake's Bomb is already there. And I think that XPC banning out the Outworld Devourer, I do think they have their eyes on either a Puck or a Storm Spirit.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they don't wanna have a strong mid in there, and the OD, like, yeah, winning mid. Like, I think we saw a Furion OD in not in this order, but like in one of the last games. So like very commonly banned for XPC there. And we see the Bat Rider again in the game. That's pretty nice. Nice initiation hero. The laning is gonna be interesting. Does XPC actually pick a mid, or actually do they go for the Bat Rider mid?
Yeah, we shall see. I think they should go for a different mid probably. The Bat Rider, I mean, just purely for the fact that already they know one support that will be there to deal with the Bat Rider. And although the Lich can be quite annoying with the Frost Blast, he doesn't get the levels up that fast. So the Bat Rider definitely early on should be able to at least grab level 2 or 3. So the higher levels of Firefly and the Sticky Napalm should be there before he is in any real trouble.
And we see a Darkseer on them. Okay. That's interesting.
So is that a jungling Doom then?
Well, it's
Jungling
definitely an offline
Darkseer?
Darkseer. I mean, it's kind of obvious that they put him there. They also ban out, say it. They ban out the Venomancer, the Clockwork,
Yeah.
potential offliners for XPC. Interesting enough, the XPC banning out the Bane now, so they're afraid maybe there's Bane coming as like a 3rd, 4th, 5th pick for RRT here. Yeah, that would like be the double disable for the Lifestealer. I mean, right now the Doom is a pretty nice pick because Bat Rider coming in, getting instantly doomed or doomed before he can initiate, Lifestealer getting doomed before he can rage up and put open wounds on a target. Wow, Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, the Crystal, I guess, just giving enough mana for them to handle every spell. And after the Crystal Maiden, the Storm Spirit would somewhat make even more sense in my eyes.
Yeah, for mid, yeah. The Storm Spirit
Yeah.
would be a nice pick here, I think. And Storm Spirit also gives a nice opportunity to like actually catch the Darkseer, because right now we have the problem that like Darkseer can pretty much run away from many things XPC is coming up with. I mean, open wounds plus sprint, you won't get the Darkseer either way, and even if you put up some stacks like sticky napalm, the Darkseer won't care as long as that sprint up is just gone. So right now, yeah, we have the definitely one CC coming up by the Crystal Maiden, holding him in place, the lasso. But yeah, I think they need more lockdown.
Yeah, but so far I actually really like the Darkseer pickup just for the fact that, like you said, the Surge for him. Sure, there is the Frostbite, but it only lasts 1.5 seconds compared to the Surge's 3 seconds on the first level. So the Lifestealer is actually quite easy to dodge when you have a Darkseer on your team, because the open wounds just as slow and definitely needs more stuns, but there's still 2 picks coming and I think they should be able to compensate for it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, if the Darkseer stays a bit behind, like if the Lifestealer opens on a target and this one is not locked down by lasso or any other stun, it just gets away. They won't care too much about the open wound.
Yeah, and actually for XPC we talked about the Storm Spirit, but I really wouldn't mind a Puck either. The Puck, of course, would be very nice with the silence against the Darkseer as well as the Doom.
Yep.
Making sure that the Doom, of course, doesn't get his ultimate and Darkseer will any of his spells really.
But to be honest, I think like the puck and the Dream Coil is a bit counterproductive, because if the Darkseer actually puts up the wall on top of the Dream Coil, and then you don't really can relocate the fight, you know what I mean? Like you're kind of locked in place then with the Dream Coil, because all the heroes are sort of locked there unless they like break the coil, and you don't want to do this. Like maybe you re-enter that wall once or twice and the illusions are hitting, and the longer the game goes, the illusions are even stronger. And yeah, and now the Earthshaker comes up as well. I think against the Darkseer you want to avoid like a really clumped fight. You want to be more dynamic. You want to be able to drag that fight in another place or dodge it more wisely, etc. But yeah, I like the Earthshaker pickup. It gives a stun to RRT here, but what I lack in my imagination is still the damage. I mean, right now, okay, we have a Lich OT, but we have Rage against it, possibly BKB coming against it. We have one target doomed down. We have the Darkseer with the wall, Iron Shell, and the sprint for kiting. We already mentioned all that. Now we have the Earthshaker, a nice stun and a strong ultimate if he gets the dagger fast. Possibly a Ghanems later in game, but like if he gets a Ghanems, then I think the game is done. And yeah, I need the damage. Right now, I really want to see some heavy and greedy pick on the RRT game.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the last pick is gonna be also added to the combo of the Darkseer just vacuuming somebody in. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't really like a Sven, but I guess it goes with the Darkseer somewhat. But they definitely need a carry that could just hold his own.
And to be honest, like, I think Sven would be actually a nice idea. I mean, because the Stormhammer AoE stun, you have the Darkseer Vacuum and a nice synergy with it. I mean, Vacuum into Sven stun, into Earthshaker ultimate, into Lich ultimate. That's like wombo of the combo. But setting this up, being in position for this, is the hard part. Like, I don't know, I actually could see the Darkseer being replaced by a Magnus, and then a heavy carry on top of it. I would have seen that setup working much better, but there has to be something now. Like, is it a AM? It's a TA. Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking about AM because of the Mana Void news ultimate range. Like, getting that vacuum up into Earthshaker stun, and then, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, is right.
Okay guys, this is real. You're actually seeing a Pudge being up by XPC. So is this overconfidence? Is this XPG just like being spoiled by wins? Like we casted them now 3 times, and 3 times they just raced through their enemies, even though last game was already much closer than the games before. I mean, they must feel comfortable with that Pudge.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad against Emperor Assassin, just for the fact that the Rot gets rid of the refraction, I guess. But other than that, I think the Pudge will just get raped mid lane.
But the problem I have is that the I'll say it. My problem is that the lifesteal alone carrying this against the Doom. If he gets doomed right away, then I don't see who's bringing the damage. Anyway, we're gonna introduce the teams. On XPC, take them. We have Sub-Zero on the Crystal Maiden, Razvan for the Rubik, and we have the lifestealer heading towards the safe lane is Fear97. In the mid, the Pudge, Mr. Freak, and heading towards the off lane we have Massacre, I guess.
Yeah, for the Radiant, for Ancient Raping team, was it? Ancient Raping something? IFPL playing on the Doom. Antidote, like an anecdote?
No,
Oh no,
Antidote.
Antidote.
Yeah.
On the Earthshaker, just some
Asian love.
Asian love, yeah. Exactly. On the Lich, Goliath playing the Darkseer and Art. No, not Art. TZNK. My god, get proper names, guys.
Yeah, this is
Just on the
it's not
Templar
fun for
Assassin.
casters. Please,
TA.
like next time we have to interview everyone we cast before because some names you just can't pronounce them, or you probably pronounce them absolutely wrong. Anyway.
It's easy. TZNK. Dzink.
Yeah, Dizunk. Yeah, Dizunk. That's not Dizunk for us. Anyway, we have a ward coming out here in the mid, already giving some nice vision. There's actually a ping coming out, I don't know why. For XPC we have another ward coming out here in the lane, giving vision on the Darkseer, and there's actually a tri-lane facing the Darkseer, so he's not gonna have a good time there, I guess. And on the other side, like a mirror matchup, we have the Batrider going against the Lich and Earthshaker as supports that can actually disable him quite well. So we have a
Yeah.
stun into a slow slash right click slash doom burn. Yeah, let's see how this goes.
The Darkseer should definitely have a better time than the Batrider. But I'm not too sure, but I think that the Batrider can fly over the Fisher, right? With the Firefly.
Yeah.
Okay. But mid lane actually we might already have some action. There is that smoke of the seat. But the lane is slightly too far for the Templar Assassin. Oh, Crystal Nova to slow him down. There's the rot by the Pudge with the telekinesis. They might get the kill. They're under the tower, so they don't want to give the kill away. Actually, oh, Pudge.
Oh, nice there. Pudge actually gets... No, Rubik actually gets the first kill, but Templar Assassin, because the Pudge diving the tower, getting a return kill there. So 1-on-1, but still, the first blood goes towards XPC here.
Yeah, it's slightly in their favor because Pudge, I guess, got the XP from it, but never mind. Templar Assassin actually a little bit ahead with the XP at the moment, so... I mean, not the best thing, but of course Rubik now can get some early boots and maybe just repeat that gank later on.
And interesting to see the Darkseer rotated into their jungle, not going for anything in the top lane. He's missing quite some creeps now, heading for the tower, because the supports are not pulling. Actually, Crystal Maiden is now stacking. Yeah, Crystal Maiden is now stacking for the Naix. That's a nice camp he can actually go for later. But they have to care that Darkseer doesn't return and then just put Iron Shell on one of those creeps and stealing the entire camp.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I don't really like that the Darkseer actually went to the jungle straight up. It's just...
Yeah, why?
took
wasn't-
so much
wasn't even under
damage.
pressure there, so I don't understand this move. But RT has some game plan against behind it, and we see now the Darkseer just rotated mid. I don't even know for what reason. He has nothing to D-ward. Maybe he's trying to stack now the camps here in the mid camps for the TA or for himself. Let's see.
Oh, the Darkseer having such a bad time. Mud Golems in the medium spawn. And the Centaur in both big spawns. He had the Centaur before as well.
Yeah.
It's really hard to
Rubik
actually
is
kill
going
them.
on the TA.
Yeah, he has the double damage, but doesn't want to draw the tower aggro, and the Pudge couldn't get the right angle for the hook as well as the rot.
Yep.
Otherwise, actually, I think it would have been quite an easy kill, the Templar Assassin. Not that tanky, but he does have the meld as well, so he should be fine either way if he is behind this tower.
But still, like, Naix absolutely now ahead in farm, and this is gonna be even more. He has lane control, nobody's contesting him. Crystal Maiden is stacking camps like mad. No, actually she's not stacking, she's actually jungle farming. The Batrider now returned to the lane, but yeah, well, he's getting XP here at least. And then level 3, Lich is spamming him.
Yeah, the Lich actually out of mana himself. Sure, he can get some back with the sacrifice, but on the first level it's not that high of an amount.
Yeah, it's
No,
pretty
never
much.
mind. He has 3 clarities as well, so.
Yeah, but it's like one sacrifice, one blast on level 1.
Oh no. Pudge wanted to hook the TA under the tower, but barely got the creep. I really thought he would get the TA, it was just some minor visual differences, I guess.
But I still think it's a big mistake to let that Naix free farm. He's getting
Yeah.
jungle and the creep waves, and he's doing the timing pretty well. And now I think they want to go on the Batrider. There's the stun, there's the slow.
Yeah, they are going for it actually. Mid lane as well. Rubik came in, they got the kill on the TA, and
Rubik actually surviving this 10 HP. But yeah, Batrider got away because the Doom had 6 stacks of sticky napalm up there. He was just too slow. He barely could turn. It's so painful to see that turning rate actually.
yeah, actually Doom only has some right click damage at the moment as well. His Scorched Earth was already on cooldown, and he's maxing Devour, which is I think the right thing to do. Just it's like a Hand of Midas, which actually is the item that Lifestealer will go for. I think he has enough gold for it if he wants to pick it up.
Yeah,
And if
I
he does
guess
want to pick
why
it up, he
not?
should do
I
it
mean,
right away.
look at this. He came into with the quelling plate and 8 tangos, and now he didn't even use a single one of it. Why would he? I mean, he's uncontested there. He's farming just away. 38-4. The Doom is 26 and 5. And what I wonder even more about the Doom because there's a hook in mid, but yeah, it misses. But I wonder even more because he didn't eat a single creep now from the jungle. He could, like, if he wants to stay in lane, he could go for a regeneration creep. He could go for mana burn against the Batrider. He could even go for last hitting, like beat the wolf. But like no, he doesn't want any aura so far, and I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just Art is somewhat having weird plays. Oh, nice telekinesis into the hook under the tower as well with the dismember, and that's another kill on the TA.
Yep, really nice. The Pudge is working out.
I mean, it was really like high level coordination at the moment.
Oh,
Usually when you have a Rubik Leshrac combination of sorts, you don't really want to throw the telekinesis target like away from the initial place.
yeah.
But at the moment they did it perfectly. He just threw him so that the creeps will not be in front of the hook, and easy kill.
Oh my god, and now Dark's here. And
Yeah, Dark's here. Does have the surge, but they're waiting for the surge to come out. Telekinesis actually came in before, but never mind, there's the Frostbite and Lifestealer.
Yeah.
Midas, kill, free farm, my god. This is going so nicely for the Lifestealer. The Lich even TPing in to help, but just no help whatsoever in the end.
The funny thing is, like, the Darkseer actually made a good play because he was faking that, yeah, he
The
was
surge.
faking that surge, and he was like thinking, okay, if I survive the lift, I can surge away directly after the lift is over. But yeah, he died by that time because Crystal Maiden rotated in pretty good there, holding
Yeah,
him
if
in place.
the CM hadn't come, I think he actually might have survived there. So definitely some nice plays coming out by him. Just got outnumbered too heavily.
Yeah, but what I absolutely dislike is here that yeah, the
Oh,
Darkseer.
Temper Assassin, there's the Dismember already. He doesn't have any refraction charges, actually it's off cooldown, so he might be able to survive. Now I think the hook will kill him. The meld is there. He didn't even use the hook, but there's the Fisher, but Crystal Nova coming in, hook still misses. Now they'll get the kill just with the right clicks.
But Pudge dove the tower.
Ah.
Oh my god, that Pudge was too greedy there. He earned up and made a step forward so that he was on the tower press, and he could have survived this.
He might have been the pathing because of the Fisher maybe, but yeah, he made a little mistake there definitely, but
Yeah, but it
at
was a
least-
kill and the TA before down, so like overall, it's they're still trading much better. And while all this happens, Lifestealer is just farming. I mean, the Doom is farming as well, but I mean, the Doom now almost 20 last hits behind, so and still does not have any aura. He's level 7. We look at the Batrider being level 6 now. Actually, the Batrider really low HP. If the Doom wants to, you can actually kill him.
Yeah, I think he actually will try to go for it, probably.
Yeah, like Doom up and then Scorched Earth running after him. That should already do the trick. I mean, he got but now he used his bottle, so yeah, he's back
Yeah.
to full HP soon.
Just starting to harass
Oh.
with the sticky napalm now.
And Pudge finding a haste rune, but there's nothing really to gank. TA is in mid, and the rest is just hovering around the jungle. The Darkseer now level 5. Oh, he's so behind. It's
Yeah,
really sad to see
I
this.
just don't agree with the Darkseer going jungle whatsoever. If he had been on the lane, he would have annoyed the lifestealer quite a bit with the Iron Shell, of course, as well as him not being.
Oh,
Oh,
Pudge
hook
getting
on.
hurt.
Yeah, the Dismember is there as well. The refraction already gone, and he can only melt, but the melt even
Yeah.
won't hit.
Very nice. And this was actually under a
Oh,
wall,
there's the Doom on the Batrider bottom lane then. Yeah, Doom gets the kill at
Yeah.
least.
as I predicted. Like Scorched Earth running behind him and all that happening at the same time. Well, at least the Doom now picking up some farm with the kill, but no Rubik
Oh,
coming.
melt hit by the Rubik on the Doom. He's going for burst. There's
he's
the
boxed
Fisher. They
in.
might try. Oh, there's the hasted Pudge. Easy kill on the Doom, and I think Earthshaker cannot escape this yet.
Very nice double kill for the Pudge.
And
Like-
the Fisher got stolen by Rubik as well. That's huge.
I saw the Pudge coming in too late actually. I was like, oh my god, Rubik is boxed in, so Rubik actually made a mistake here, but like the Pudge with the haste being so fast there, so Earn on the Doom, couldn't do anything against it, and he even got a double kill with a nice hook on the Earthshaker. I mean it was a close proximity hook, so hard to miss, but still double kill is double kill. And he's getting even more important is that this Pudge, like he hasn't skilled it yet like the flashy, but since I don't know if it was last patch or some couple patches ago, like this is retroactive, so yeah, you don't need to skill it anymore. It's the
Yeah, he
same with
will
Silencer.
already have 8 stacks on it 10 minutes into the game.
So
Once he
will
skills
heavy.
it, so
He
yeah.
will be really heavy later. And the Nags got now PTs, the Might is rolling, he's getting almost every last hit in that lane, absolutely uncontested. Art has to do something about this, like really, they have to stop the lifestealer or this is gonna be really really bad. And Pudge now finding a double damage rune, going for, yeah, going on the hunt. Again, same position. Can he find the hook?
Lifestealer already has the armlet finished. Oh,
Close one. But now I think we see action on, yeah, there's the stun, there's the Doom.
Yeah, I don't think he can escape. Actually, oh, Pudge
Pudge
coming
rotated.
in. I think, yeah, he will escape this.
He misses the hook.
misses, but
Does the Batrider survive this? Yeah, it's level 1.
Yeah,
It's not enough. He actually survives.
so Pudge coming into the rescue, even without getting a counter kill, it's definitely worth just keeping the Batrider alive. Otherwise, he will never finish his Blink Dagger. And
Yeah, but this says everything about the game already. Like the Pudge just needs to TP in and like everybody's like run for your life.
yeah,
And he's coming in with residual double damage rune. It's still up for a couple seconds. There's the hook. And
hook
he
on
actually
Templar
gets
Assassin, and yes, Dismember going there. The refraction
Oh.
just eats the
The
urn. No, the bottle is actually enough. There's the Fisher as well. Lich is there, and the Pudge got a little bit overconfident. Actually getting 1 kill, getting 2 kills anyway.
Very
oh god,
nice.
this Pudge.
He's like, okay, guys, you can kill me, but I take 2 of you with you. Perfect trading, 1 for 2, Pudge down, but he got another 2 stacks there. Easy game.
Yeah, it's oh, this Pudge.
Like
Yeah, he has.
the Pudge just working out is a good fact. It's like we saw him and I was like, oh my god, it's a Pudge. This is really hard to get the Pudge through. Like either snowball or lose the game, but like the snowball is rolling at the moment and I don't see it stopping, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he is working towards a pipe as well. At least got a cloak. Might be a casual cloak, but I think he will turn it into a pipe because there's loads of magic damage coming out by Art. The Doom is, well, almost everything is magical
And
except for his
now
right
we see
click.
bottom. Pudge heading for the Doom. Now the dodging skills. Oh, puppy paws. We have official
Oh.
puppy paws. Pudge already faking the first hook, and you see it now. 10 stacks on the Pudge. This is a bonus 10 strength already.
Yeah, he's 1.7k HP.
Look at the fake. Oh my god.
Yeah, the
There
extra
you go.
movement speed just a little bit too much, I guess, from the Scorched Earth.
And preparation time to do puppy paws.
Yeah, this Lifestealer, my god.
Yeah,
Already up to
armlet.
1.8k gold after that.
This is PT Midas running with armlet, and on top of it 2000 gold. We talk about a lifestealer at 12 minutes.
Yeah.
This is sick. This is sick farm. I think he barely missed any last hit on this wave, including like a bonus kill of the Darkseer. So yeah.
Even a Hand of Midas picked up by the Crystal Maiden now, coming in with the courier, so
Yeah, she's been jungling and she wasn't needed, so hook in the mid, barely missing on the TA, but the Pudge does exactly what a Pudge does. Like when a Pudge is on the pitch, you have to take care. You must not go out that fast and that carelessly, because he might hook you and you're dead. And it's exactly that. Like the Lich and the Doom being passive here already on the safe lane. TA has to go back, missing a lot of CS just because the Pudge might be somewhere around. Like Art at the moment not having any rune control. Rubik put up new wards. We have wards here. They absolutely have map control at the moment. If they wanted to, they could probably even farm the enemy jungle. And there's a hook. Ah, too bad. It misses on the Doom.
Yeah, but if you just keep throwing them out, eventually you will get it and you'll get the kill.
Yep. And while we talk, Lifestealer still farming. I think, like, I don't know, Art is not having a game concept here, as in how to counter this Lifestealer.
Yeah, you were worried that the Lifestealer has to carry this alone, but with this rate of farm, once he actually joins the fight, maybe like 20 minutes in, he will have his AC by then as well, I think. And just, yeah, with the tower last hit now,
yeah, tower
he's
last
halfway towards finishing the Assault Cuirass, and with that finished, if he gets... Oh, there's the Doom actually on the Batrider, but the Firefly got activated before. Oh, never mind, Frost Blast.
The Frost Blast finished him off. But yeah, I actually display right now for the viewers already the net worth, just to show where we stand, and we are at 10k for the Lifestealer, and the only one close. Oh, we have action here.
Oh yeah, top lane. Darkseer is still slowed down and the hook misses, so should be safe unless mid lane. I think they should have started rotating up against the Darkseer a little bit sooner. They might catch him still. Yeah, they do. There's the Frostbite. What gets stolen? Oh, tries to make an ultimate, but no, the Ice Frost Blast together with the Chain Frost.
Ooh, those supports got really badly caught up.
Oh, hook onto the Lich. Oh yeah. At least that's one extra stack of flesh heap. He also has regeneration.
Coming in.
Can he get it? He has the lasso once the Darkseer turn gets. Yeah. And Temper Assassin will go down. Oh, nice Fisher to block him actually. They have to back off for the time being, I think. There's no ultimate for the Earthshaker, so they should be fine too. Also on cooldown.
The Urn is just doing work.
Yeah, the Pudge will go down now, I think.
Oh,
he might get the deny though.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, make sure. But the Batrider not having a TP, so he's kind of in an awkward position right now, but I think he gets out. After all, this was a 2 for 2. So not too bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was a 3 for 2, since the Pudge went down there.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, slightly in favor for RT here.
Oh, lasso on the Temper Assassin while the refraction was off cooldown. Meld hit by the Rubik. Finally, there's the telekinesis, and the Firefly takes care of another refraction.
Okay, I take that back. Now it's actually a free for free if you actually count the Batrider still being there, caught in the Radiant zone. And Lifestealer rotated in here to farm the Ancients, and now he's at almost 12k net worth.
Yeah, he only needs 70 gold to actually finish up the Assault Cuirass, and once he gets that, I really think he should start just getting in the fights, get even more towers, and just go for the early GG.
Yeah, and Pudge actually going for... I don't even know what he went for, because he has a casual cloak now and 2 rings already in the inventory, but then he didn't finish that hood.
Oh, there's the Fisher actually getting Pudge trapped out, and he will go down. There's the fish, not the Fisher. Wow, the vacuum, and Doom gets the kill with level 1
left. 5-man Dodo against this. Probably one of the best solutions at the current state of the game. I mean, alone they all got picked up and traded even worse. Like together they at least get the kills on the Pudge.
Yeah, they're getting some really nice XP from the Pudge kills as well. But
yeah,
wow, this Lifestealer almost level 15 now, AC finished and still farming things up.
Yep. The Radiant didn't even see that Lifestealer yet, except for the Darkseer once, and I think
oh, Frostbite together with another lasso with the Firefly. Temper Assassin is just having such a bad game there. A meld hit by Rubik. Oh god.
Rubik kills him with his own weapons, pretty much.
Yeah. The meld strike is a pretty nice thing to steal for the Rubik, especially if the Lifestealer should come out with the AC. Actually, he is infested at the moment. Just into a creep. Oh, he's doing some sneaky plays. The creep will die though. He jumps out. Actually, Darkseer takes the damage. There is the surge, as is the open move.
Yeah.
Surge is level 2, so 4.5 seconds, but the Rubik coming in from the side.
But they're 4 on 3 though, they have to be careful here. XPC. Rubik being
Rubik
very
is just
aggressive.
scared. Oh no, Rubik will go down instantly.
No?
Oh, hook to safety! Very nicely done.
I don't think this hook was planned for Rubik,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It definitely wasn't, but it worked out perfectly in the end. And a
now
Shadow Blade
Doom
up
with a
on
Shadow
Doom.
Blade, yeah.
I think they spotted him out. They know there's the Shadow Blade. They know they have to be careful of it, especially as the Doom is on of cooldown.
But
And the
Rubik's still
Rubik-
here with the melt. Like, it's dangerous what he does, to be honest. They're 4 now here. They have to go away. They're heavily outnumbered. And I think the Rubik might even get caught out here.
Oh, my eyes do not deceive me. The Lich is going for a straight up Aghanim Scepter. Like, boots
Yeah.
Aghanim Scepter.
Ogre Club, Stuff of Wizardry coming out now. Well, if this is the wise choice, I don't know.
Yeah, it's... at least get maybe powered threads, get a little bit tank going. At least...
This all happens here under the wards of both teams in the enemy jungle. So at the moment we have a 3-on-4 again. Everybody's heading.
Oh, there is Doom with the Shadow Blade
Yeah.
Lifestealer
They
might
want to
get...
go for the.
Oh no,
lifesteal,
they're
but
backing off in time.
They know. They saw them coming here. Like, this ward is doing work. Like, both teams have wards there, but nobody bothered to D-ward whatsoever. So yeah, they both saw each other actually.
Yeah, this game actually has slowed down quite a bit. Lifestealer still farming up, but he will be level 16 once he eats a creep with Midas, I think.
Yeah.
So... Doom is doing a pretty damn nice job actually keeping up with the farm somewhat.
Yeah.
Then
2K
again, he
behind.
does have Devour as well as a Hand of Midas, so he should be far ahead of the Lifestealer, to be honest. But now they really... there's the Surge, Doom up on the Lifestealer. Yeah, final comes out, he can't even TP. He should just try to man-fight it, I think.
No, there's no
There's
point.
the vacuum as well, yeah.
Yeah, he should have just hit it because there's no way he can like juke away from this with Iron Shell, the Scorched Earth is doing damage, and Doom ticking at the same time. This is exactly what I talked about, by the way. This is exactly what I talked about. A Doom on a Lifestealer just makes him absolutely useless for that time being.
Yeah, it does, and I think XPC are actually losing momentum a little bit, letting the mech now finished up on Darkseer. So they're letting them just farm up the items. The blink is also there for the Templar Assassin.
Yes.
But
Well, I don't
not
understand. Like, look at the Pudge's item choice. Like, 2 rings and a Stuff of Wizardry. So, like, he wanted to go Hood, but then decided, okay, I'll make this a Force Stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
they get the Earthshaker before the Fisher comes out.
And the Maiden actually interrupting his cast with the Frostbite there.
Yeah, very nicely done there. Just getting another easy kill, and they got some nice tower damage. But Batrider wants to go in, has the Force Staff ready as well, so can drag somebody out of position. But the Doom is there. Oh, no cooldown. No Doom for him, so...
There's a wall coming
Oh, nicely done. Still, Pudge gets a kill on Templar Assassin. And the wall is... oh, actually it's level 2 as well.
Yeah, but this wall was not so successful because just one of the heroes actually entered, and his vacuum is... oh, well, it's actually level 3, but he somehow missed to actually drag them through the wall. He just dragged them in front of the wall. So there were no illusions actually coming out. And barely
Yeah.
any damage done.
Really unfortunate there, and even actually if the wall hits, the wall is best against heroes like Morphling, who have a very high base stat,
Yeah.
because it does usually damage based on that. And at the moment it's... XPC don't have heroes like that. Of course the wall can still be really, really strong. It's just not that strong. Oh, there's the lasso on the Lich, but a nice feature stopping both the Rubik and the Batrider. Now the Chain Frost flies out, but bounces only to the creeps, as this member goes out as well to somebody. There's the Echo Slam by the Earthshaker, but nice Frostbite stopping him, and the Earthshaker might go down in turn as Pudge backs off for a little while. Urn of Shadows and hook oh, the hook misses. Templar Assassin now frostbitten up. There's the Sentry as well. They're just 4-manning the Templar Assassin, poor little guy, and I think he will go down. The melt hit by the
The
Rubik once again.
just doing the melt damage. It's incredible, yeah. And there's a triple kill. Like, this Rubik is definitely manning up. He got the balls for this.
And the Rubik now has Aghanim Scepter finished.
Yep, that's pretty nice. I don't know if that's like the best item choice actually here in this game, the Aghanim Scepter, but I mean, if he steals the wall, well, he could steal the wall, he could steal the Lich ultimate, he can steal the Doom and the Acro Slam, and all four abilities would actually benefit from that Aghanim on him. So maybe not bad, but you have to be really timing that stuff, because I don't know, it's pretty hard to steal those abilities at the moment.
Yeah, it's like a really optimistic item pickup, I would say.
Yeah, because just look at the, like, Doom will always like cluster up his abilities. There will be Doom plus a second cast right after. Earthshaker, if you're hit by the Acro Slam, you have no time to actually steal it. So then you have the Lich. Well, he might do a blast right after, but then again, I think the Lich is the most optimistic ulti you can steal there. And I mean the wall, well, okay, I mean...
Yeah, I mean it gives him some survivability, but I think like an Orchid or maybe trying to go for a Sheepstick or something would have been way better. I guess the Aghanim Scepter is a somewhat nice item to build because it requires 1k per piece.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and just gives you that early survivability when you get that point booster and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess it's some damage, it's some HP pull. And
Oh, Temper Assassin might be in some trouble. Flame Break is there, but he's just too fast with the face boots.
Yeah, face boots, and he also got a dagger, so once he's out of range he can just blink away. Actually, I was expecting a dagger on the Pudge, but we see a Pudge with a Force Staff, which is not too bad because he can actually even help dragging out targets, like blink in by Batrider, Force Staff out, double Force Staff by the Pudge, and suddenly that target lassoed is like miles away from the original fight, and that's, yeah, so definitely some utility. And of course they can also kite around a bit, they can like Force Staff the Doom target away, etc, etc. But I think, yeah,
this is Roche now.
This is Roshan.
And Lifestealer has a Heart of Tarask now as well, so I think they will give the Aegis to the Pudge, maybe actually. No, he sold his Quelling Plane, then Lifestealer will take it after all.
Yeah. And I think this is the right choice, of course. I mean, not because he's to carry everything, simply because they just wanna focus him. Like RT will doom the Lifestealer, I'm pretty sure about that. And then if he dies, so he can just man up, wait for the Aegis, and then come back, and whatever is left, he will just clean it up. Because after he's doomed, there's nothing they can do against him. There's nothing. He will just eat through, and unless the target is searched away, there's just nothing they can do.
Yeah, he's sitting on 2.7k HP without the armlet toggled on, and once he deactivates the armlet, he's sitting at probably around 3.2k, I would guess.
Yep. He's
So
at 18k net worth, and the Doom, well, is following.
Doom is going in as well, just sitting around there with the Ion Shell damage. They know there's the vacuum, the wall, but no.
What
It's
a wall.
a real waste. Oh, Doom actually onto the Rubik instead. They're going for the Rubik, but there's the lasso on the Doom and they're just killing him. Rage, open wounds, and Doom will go down to it. Oh, actually the open wounds wasn't there, but they still will go down. I think Dismember also went out in the meantime. Earthshaker going down. Hook getting it onto the Temper Assassin. They have to run through the wall, but they don't care. They want the kills. And oh, Echo Slam, but just level 1. Oh, it was a stolen one. Never mind me.
Yeah,
And
Rubik actually did steal the Acro Slam. I was right. This was a Aghanim Scepter Rubik Acro Slam. Before I was saying he barely can steal that, but he actually managed. So all optimistic predictions coming out of here.
Yeah, but this fight, man, they didn't even get the doomed up Rubik, and now Lich is the next on the menu. Temper Assassin blinking in the middle of everything. He wants to get Rubik, can he though? Now the real Echo Slam came out from the Earthshaker as Massacre kills off the Temper Assassin and Pudge takes care of the Earthshaker, and I think that's GG, yeah.
They just completed the team wipe for the sake of killing that Rubik. And yeah. It's actually sad to see because we haven't seen the Lifestealer in play at all. Like, he's been farming all game. We look at the 20k net worth and yeah, we don't see anything coming out of this. Anyway, a kind of surprising game how easy it was for XPC. XPC now on their 4th win in this bracket, and this was also the final. That means they go to the next event, and there they will definitely face much better teams because we already casted those teams in Group A bracket. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up because it's already late. Thanks to Volvo. I'm Heflatv. With me today is Coucher. We're from Heflatv. Check out the links below. Steam. Oh god, Volvo actually messed me up. Check out the links below our Twitch. There you can find Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course the other channels we have, providing podcasts in English and German. And yeah, hope to see you again. We definitely cast the next D2RO games, and of course also other tournaments, as you can see on our schedule and list of tournaments. Hope to see you soon. Follow if possible.